From Soldiers Field in Chicago, Illinois.
Well, it's 3rd and 13 on the Bear 22-yard line. Scott goes right, and they go slot left this time with Bashnagel inside Watts, and Evans looking and releasing in time to Bashnagel at the 40, and he's still on his feet at the 45 before being pushed back. First down from Vince Evans to Brian Bashnagel. Roland Harper looking for daylight, and he carries to the 49-yard line, so he picked up 5, and it'll be 2nd and 5. Brian Bashnagel wide left. And they go to Payton on a trap, and he's out in front, and there goes Willie Walter all the way.
Saints. Well, this is a fast trap that we talked about at the start of the show. 69, really sorry, pulling and trapping. Payton hits it quickly. With his speed, he's gone.
Tony Peters trying to run him down, but there was no chance. Art Monk is wide left, and motion is Wilbur Jackson. John McDaniel wide right. Theismann chased by Danny Hampton, and he throws complete to Wilbur Jackson, and he fumbles the ball, and Chicago might have recovered it. Yep, they did. So it is 3rd and 1 on the Washington 49. Big Harper to the 40-yard line. Well, first down. Scott and Bashnagel in a slot left. Play action fake to Payton. Evans down the middle, and all alone is James Scott. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Now a yard gain. Now you have McDaniel inside Monk in a slot right. Theismann looking left, throws it to Gary Campbell, and Campbell is inside the 5. However, it's Harper all alone. Would you believe it? It is 20-0 Chicago in the first quarter. Both backs release, a quick release to Walter Payton at the 35. He's got the first down and goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line in the first quarter. But Evans is going to go upstairs. Has time. A deep release to Payton. Walter Payton is gone. Thrown one for 65 yards to Payton earlier, and this time from the Bear 46-yard line, it's a 54-yard touchdown pass to Walter Payton. Payton way out in front of Malott. And he's gone.
Malott
and
57
Peters
was the coverage man. He had the time. No linebacker will stay with a back like Payton.
And they've come back to haunt him. Here's Payton. And Payton grabbed by Malott at the 25-yard line, then fights his way out to about the 27. Today, Payton has already rushed for 62 yards. He has caught a touchdown pass, and he has rushed for a touchdown, and here he goes again. He got outside slightly, getting around Dusak, and obscuring is the first down marker, but he picked it up. 28-0. Vince Evans with time, and he has his man. It's the tight end Fisher, and he's down at the 38-yard line. 28-0 lead. Theismann giving to Hardiman, and Buddy fumbles the ball, and the Bears recover. Gary Fensick, number 45, recovered the loose ball for the Chicago Bears. Behind Evans, the backs release. Evans got away at the last minute, and he's inside to the 15 and goes down at the 14. He got away from Toy Bacon.
He's a good runner. He's a strong runner.
And Evans in the end zone. Touchdown. James Scott. Would you believe 34-0?
Scott beat White. Scott beat Jarris White. White's playing him too loose down in there. Evans drilled it in.
So in other words, the Chicago Bears have now scored more points in the first half today than they have scored in the first half in 9 previous games total.
There it is. See, White, this is the first time the Redskins have had good field position.
1st and 10 on the skin 45, and the pass is to Art Monk. He's in the Bear territory, faking everybody out, and Monk is to the 35, to the 30. Terry Schmidt trying to get an angle, and Schmidt knocks him out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 44 yards on that pass. 1st and 10 from the 15. Theismann is scrambling, and he's down to the 10, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 8-yard line. So he picked up about 7 yards on that scramble. And it is 40 inside the 5 to about the 3, so he picked up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal, Skin. Forte and Walker go wide right. Theismann looking right and releasing to Clapp for the touchdown. Play action fake to Harper. And the release juggled by James Scott, but he held onto it before going out of bounds. 28. And they're halfway through the 3rd quarter. Here's Payton. He's upended just shy of the 25-yard line. 7. Theismann to Ike Forte, and he'll go down as he crosses the 40-yard line. 42. A little heat by Muckenstern. The pass is complete to Hardiman, and he's going to be dragged down from behind, but not before he crossed the 45. Theismann under some heat by Page, and Alan Page can't get him. He's got a first down to the 20-yard line and stepped out of bounds at the 18. In is Warren, the tight end. The back's release, and he is swallowed up by Dan Hampton while in the act of throwing, I believe, and Theismann, with his face in the AstroTurf, slowly getting up from the 24. Theismann has the pass over the hands and into the arms of Art Monk, and Monk is driven out on a first down and a goal to go at the 7-yard line. Right. And Theismann's going to run to the 10, to the 5. He is going to carry it over. Touchdown, Theismann. Monk goes right, and Theismann is going to go to the tight end, Warren. And he's at the 45, and they will bring him down at the 49-yard line. Formidable opponent in time remaining, 9:44. Monk goes left, and they flip to Harrison, a little screen on the right side, and Kenny Harrison is upended by Gary Fensick at the 41-yard line. Monk goes right, Harrison goes left. Theismann looking at Bobby Hammond, and then throws it to Art Monk at the 30-yard line. He has to get to the 29, so he picked up a bunch on that reception. Looking in 2. Pitch back to Hardiman. He gives to Harrison, and the end around is down the tubes again. A lot of pressure. Page and Coons and Shearer, and there goes Theismann, and he has picked up the first down as he is upended at the 25 by Gary Campbell and rolls to about the 21. Monk is almost a tight end on the other side of Don Warren, and Theismann under some heat going down the middle in the end zone. Touchdown! A tremendous reception by the man you just talked about, Ricky Thompson. 17 from the 17. Bashnagel is wide left, Scott right. They go to Walter Payton, and Payton is across the 25 and knocked out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. Theismann throwing to Forte, who makes a great catch, and if it wasn't for Len Walterscheid, he might have gone with it. 1st and 15 from the 42. Theismann has Forte, and he's going to be bumped out of bounds about a yard to a yard and a half shy of the first down. 39-yard line of Chicago. Complete to Monk. He's wrapped up at the 29, asking the umpire to move off the line. Joe Reddy under a big rush, and he's going to be sacked. Loose ball recovered by Dan Nugent of Washington. Wide receiver to the right. Monk and Harrison go left in a slot. Theismann over the middle, throws it to Jerry Muckenstern. And Muckenstern is tackled by Forte, and the Bears have come up with the second big interception. And Vince Evans. He'll go to Payton. And Waller got to the 40 and then kept fighting his way for additional yardage just shy of the 45. A lady, after Tony Dorsett had put Dallas out in front. Here come the Bears, and Vince Evans on a keeper gets out of bounds as he crossed the 45, and they'll spot it at about the 49. And time has run out on Washington as the Bears winning a game that they absolutely have to win to stay alive. Chicago Chicago beats Washington 35-21. This is Vin Scully along with George Allen reminding you that we will join Brent Musburger in New York after this message.
From head to toe, the Chicago Bears look ready for another stretch drive toward the playoffs. While the Bears currently rank last in the NFC Central, they look like frontrunners against Washington. This appearance was shaped in part by Walter Payton, number 34. Another look at Payton's 50-yard run reveals the subtleties of interior line play. What appeared to be a half-hearted block by number 65, Noah Jackson, was really designed to lure Paul Smith, number 78, into overrunning the play. Smith took the bait, and Jackson's real assignment, the double teaming of number 52, Neil Okowitz, removed the main obstacle from Payton's path. Payton was only one Bear on a tear. Vince Evans was another. He and Payton combined for a 54-yard score as Chicago ripped the Redskins for 5 first-half touchdowns. Washington boasted the NFL's #1 ranked pass defense going into the game. But they had little to brag about after Evans had struck for 3 scoring passes, including 2 to James Scott, number 89. The Bears held on for a 35-21 victory, suggesting that the divisional cellar is a piece of real estate they won't be holding much longer.